Hey, thanks for being a part of the conversation. This is Forest Stories. I am the Poet in the Forest, a children's series that I penned out in the 1990s. Now, none of it would be possible if it wasn't for this forest right here in South Charlotte, North Carolina. I talk about it so much that I thought maybe it's time that you get to know what has inspired me for 30 years. Thanks for being a part of the conversation. Welcome back to the forest. Springtime in this forest, a very tiny forest, but springtime. The daffodils are poked up, they're proud, they blow with the spring breeze, and the tiny little purple flowers that appear almost out of nowhere. But because you've taken the time to slowly stroll through this forest, you're allowed to feel what the atmosphere is willing to share with you, and falling witness to the beauty of these purple little flowers that come from out of nowhere. It's music. It's just something that touches your soul in a way that says, yeah, you're here. You're present. Soon the dogwoods will be blossoming, and all the other flowers that have been planted inside their gardens. One thing that I'm very excited about this year is that new neighbor Steve has built this beautiful above ground garden. Now around here we have a lot of deer. I love me some deer, but they like to eat everything. But I'm excited to find out what he's going to plant inside this above ground garden in the way of bringing new beginnings to this area of the forest, to share with other people what you're creating. I believe in the fruit that we can all bring to others, and this forest really is a place for fruit. I'm hoping that it inspires others within this forest to build their above ground gardens so that we can all share like a real community. We've talked about the bee farmer. The bee farmer shares his honey every single year. We've talked about how these trees have offered us shade, and even this slow moving stream inside this forest moving to that lake. There's just something very peaceful about how it likes to just take its southern time. It probably has a southern accent just as much. Springtime in Carolina, especially this forest. Take the time to look for the invisible flowers. They're there. They want to be seen. They want to be listened to. Hey, thanks for being a part of the conversation.